Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video tutorial, I'm going to explain you how one can install MySQL Workbench. So let's start. What should I do? I go to my browser, go to the google.com, and I will simply write MySQL. So this is the link of mysql.com. Just click over here, go to downloads, and you will find MySQL Community Edition. This is the version of the MySQL Enterprise that we are going to use. So this is what MySQL Community Edition. I just click over here and I will use this MySQL installer for Windows. You can also use MySQL Workbench directly, but it will be preferable because it can download all the relevant information in one uh, integrated environment. So I will click over here, MySQL Windows, and I will choose the latest version of it, which is 8.0.45. So and now there are two options. One is for web community, and other one is for MySQL installer community. So I will choose this one. The difference is it is just 2.1 megabytes. So but it has a very limited information available while you are downloading it, and when you will install it will download during the installation. But if you choose this one, the 556 megabytes version, it will download each and everything, and at the time of installation you will not require anything to download. Okay, so I will click over here and I will choose no thanks, just download, because right here he's just asking if you want to log in or sign up, and I'm not interested in that, so I will just click no thanks, just start my download. As I do it, you will see my download will start. I have already downloaded this earlier, so I will go to that version. So it's in my downloads, and this should be MySQL installer community. So if I click over here, it says run. Installer is started. Yes, it's pretty straightforward. Let's say I chose this full, go to next, and it says path is already existed, but of course for your case, because I already installed it and uninstalled it, and I'm now reinstalling it because I wanted to show you guys how one can install this MySQL Workbench. So that's why this path is available. No need to worry about it. You still have warnings, selected path. Are you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. In your case it won't be appearing because I'm reinstalling it just to make this tutorial. So all these items you should install. It will help you while you will be working on MySQL Workbench. So click on execute. Here I want to tell you one thing. Most of the time when you will be when you will be surfing internet and reading blogs, most people will suggest only MySQL Workbench. That is good enough if you are really expert of it. But if you are just installing it, as we are about to learn MySQL, so I will suggest install each and everything so that you can avoid any inconvenience. So these are going to take some time. Each and everything will be installed. So so my all the items of my SQL workbench has been installed. You can see that status is complete. So it took like 5 minutes for me to complete. So after that, just click on the finish and then click on the next. Now it will ask you to choose certain, what should I say, port number. You don't, if you are installing it very first time, then you don't need to configure it. It will be configured as it is here. But if you are if you have installed some related software, then probably you need to do some port assignment. So you will choose this port and export protocol port number. So these are already set in my case. So you need to just click on next. Here, they are suggesting some password encryption. You just need to go and click on next. I will explain you in a while. Here, one thing that Microsoft SQL Workbench require you to create a password so that you can access a server later on. So I'm not gonna go in detail of these accounts and roles because we have been discussing these things already in my theory section. So I'll just create a password, but you need to remember it. So that is why choose a careful password, because if you miss it, there is no other way. But you have to uninstall it and reinstall the software. So that's why you have to be very careful when you are choosing this password. So whatever the password you choose, just choose it very carefully. So it doesn't matter if it is weak or strong, because we are going to install it for the learning purpose. So we don't need to make it so strong. So I'm choosing a very weak password here, but it's a very easy password which I can easily remember. So again, you don't need to change anything here because you are not defining any roles here. Go on next. Here, yes, grant full access to running Windows service. That is the option that I'm going to choose because this is my personal computer. So I hope you are also installing on your personal computer. So choose this one. It is the best for the use. And these are the configuration steps that are going to follow. So let's execute it. It takes a bit of time, but hopefully everything will be settled and you will be able to use it. And that's it. So I have to click what? Finish. And I have to click next, and I have to click next and next. Here you can just confirm your password that you have checked. Okay, your connection is also succeeded. That's perfect. Next, and that's all done. So here is a single step that I will ask you to uncheck. Just uncheck this second option. You don't want to you start MySQL shell. Yes, we want to just use the MySQL Workbench. So we will be interested in only MySQL Workbench. That's why we will uncheck the MySQL shell. That is the only thing that you have to uncheck here, and that's done. Everything is done. And this is my MySQL Workbench environment, and Alhamdulillah we have installed it. So these are the connections that you can actually develop here. You can create a new connection as well, but uh, or if you want to just work on the root, you can simply work on your root. So user is root, and I'm using my password which I earlier established it. So save password in a wall if you want to save your password, or if you don't, just click on OK. Yes, this is my workbench uh, environment. In coming tutorials, I will be explaining how you can use this environment, but this tutorial is just concerned with the installation of the software. So I hope you have understand what was the steps. Still, if you have any query, you can post your queries in comment section. Thank you so much for listening.